Hello, everyone. Blessings to everyone. So today I want to talk about how today I got convicted this morning of having a stony heart towards people that you truly love and care for, who has done you wrong in some type of way, shape, or form, who has disappointed you, who has hurt you, who has betrayed you, all those type of things that get into your heart and make you want to cut people off. You don't want to talk to them no more. You don't want nothing to do with them. When you think about them, you just get mad, like in your flesh. That's what happened to me. I'm just gonna be on. If I'm gonna be on this page, I'm gonna be real and be honest. I had dealt with a situation where, I felt very betrayed. By a few people in my life. I'm not going to say who. It doesn't even matter who, because this happens to everybody in life. And I myself betray other people too. So this is not me just bashing anybody else, because, I myself have betrayed people that love me as well. But I want to just, talk about myself today, and, how the Lord convicted me. And in my time of prayer this morning, I had to ask the Lord to forgive me, and I had to repent for holding this stuff in my heart. Unforgiveness. I've been holding unforgiveness in my heart for about 2 weeks or so, however long it's been since we have transferred, into a different area or whatever. I got my heart broken. I felt real. I still do, just to be honest. I still feel hurt and betrayed, and used and whatever. But and I don't even like feeling like this. I told myself, I really wish I didn't have this feeling. I wasn't feeling like this. I don't want to. I can't just be like, I'm just not gonna deal with these people no more ever again. My flesh, that is really how my flesh feel. But I know in my spirit and in my heart, that's not right. I'm professing to be a child of God, a woman of God. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and most importantly, I am a child of God. I'm really is, no matter what people may say about me, how they look at me, how they view me, what they got to say about me. I don't even care. That doesn't even matter, because I'm still a human being at the end of the day. So I'm going to have these feelings of being hurt and being angry and being mad and being upset. Like, I'm going to have these. This is a part of being a human being. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to dwell there. I want the Lord to really, truly work on me and cleanse me from all unrighteousness. I want to be able to love those who despitefully use me and say all manner of evil against me. I want to love these people. I really do. And I want to love them with the love of the Lord, because my love, that's, I love people, but our love and God love is two different things. So I want to love people with the love of the Lord, because Jesus was betrayed and he still loved all these people. He still loved them all. He literally died for the whole world, even the people that still don't even believe in him, that doesn't like him, even now that don't believe. He still loved them. So I want to be like that. I want to still have love for these people, because I want to stand before the Lord with a pure heart. I don't want to be up there like, oh, depart from me because you didn't forgive so and so. I'm not finna go to hell for anybody, because I'm holding unforgiveness in my heart. So we got to learn how to really, truly forgive people and let it go, because at the end of the day, honestly, it really ain't even worth it. Hold unforgiveness in your heart and being mad and upset, it's not even worth it, because we all going to stand before the Lord by ourselves alone. No one's going to be there, just us and the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So us believers that are really following Christ for real, who live in that life for real, we have to learn how to forgive people and let stuff go. We cannot hold on to unforgiveness, to bitterness, envy, and strife. We cannot live like that. That is not godly. So the Lord convicted me today in my prayer, and he was letting me know, I need to forgive these people. If I want to be forgiven, I have to forgive anybody who has ever hurt me in life. I have to forgive these people if I want to be forgiven. And I'm grateful for conviction, because the Lord didn't have to convict me. That I could have just still sat and be like, I'm cool on him. I'm cool. Like I'm like, and I've been saying this for a while. I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm not talking to no more. And I really have like the best husband in the world, because he is not like that. Like, my husband really is a loving, caring man. I am too, but my husband is a really caring, loving man, and he motivates me to want to be better. When I'm wrong, he tell me I'm wrong, and my pride be like, I don't want to hear that. But that's wrong to even be like that. Like, so I'm really working on changing my attitude and receiving correction. I'm thankful that God blessed me with a husband that corrects me when I'm wrong. Like, if you don't have a husband that don't correct you when you're wrong, or who ain't leading you to Christ, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I pray, that your husband or your wife, just truly desire the Lord, because it's nothing like having a husband or a wife who leads you to Christ, not just to the bedroom, leading you to the restaurant. Or they don't even like it's a blessing to have a husband or a wife who leads you to Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important. That is the most important thing in the world, is somebody leading you to Christ. If you married to him, that is very important. So I thank God for convicting me and today of that. And it was hard for me to, even sit and think about, these individuals, because, it always be the people that you really love that, that hurt you. And I be just asking God, like, why? Like, but it's all part of the process. As I think about it, like, pain brings about purpose. So sometimes we have to go through pain because it brings about a purpose in your life. So I'm grateful for the pain. I'm grateful for it. And I also want to learn from my pain. I don't want to dwell in it. I don't want to just be stuck in pain. I want to grow from the pain that I've been experienced in my life. I want to grow from these things. So if anybody out there, which I know it is, the whole world is experiencing this, dealing with unforgiveness, and you don't want to deal with people who have wronged you or hurt you, you have to let that go. We have to learn to let that go, give it over to the Lord, and love these people anyway. You don't have to be all in their face or jolly happy and kicking it with them or whatever, but certain people you really do have to, especially when they like really close in your family or your child. Like you can't just not talk to your child anymore. Like, and that's something you shouldn't do that. And the Lord convicted me of that. So we have to really be an example and show people the love of Christ, regardless of how they do you or what they say to you, how they betray you. We have to show the love of God anyway. In Ezekiel 36:26, it says, and I will give you a new heart and a new spirit I will put within you, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. So God is creating in me a new heart. This morning I asked him to create in me a new heart and take away my stony heart and give me a heart of flesh, because I don't want to have these feelings in my heart. I don't want to have no bad feelings in my heart, because I want to hear, well done, thy good and faithful servant. I want to hear that, and I'm going to hear that. So, and as I was listening to a message today, this man brought up this scriptures. So it was like confirmation for me, like, you know, I really got to get my heart right with the Lord and walk in forgiveness. So everybody, I know we all going through a lot, and you know, pain and dealing with betrayal, that's kind of hard to deal with, but we are able to do this and get past this and work through it and overcome this with the Lord. There's nothing we can't do. We serve a big God. Our Father loves us, and He cares about us, and He wants the best for us. You know, so pray for these people. Pray for them. Every single day, pray for them. Pray for them, and pray the Lord give you a new heart. Pray the Lord touch your heart towards anybody who has ever done you wrong. You know, we don't want to just live our life in unforgiveness. We have to forgive, you guys. In order for us to make it, in order for us to be forgiven, we have to forgive ourselves. So I hope this helps somebody, because, you know, I'm just wanting to get on here and get this out, like, because I've been feeling so heavy for a while, and I just thank God for conviction and for, you know, having grace and mercy on my life and letting me know I need to get my heart right. So y'all have a blessed day. Amen.